Good morning, everyone. We are coming to you live via Facebook streaming, via YouTube streaming, and also via Skype online. Each one of you is welcomed to this live streaming. Sutras of Vigyan Bhairav Tantra. A dead body relaxes so much that the very process of the mind stops. A dead body relaxes so much that the very process of the mind stops. Body and mind are one mechanism. Whatsoever happens to the body reflects through the mind, and whatsoever happens to the mind reflects through the body. Someone has asked me, you are speaking on the sutras of Vigyan Bhairav Tantra. You must have memorized the sutras of Vigyan Bhairav Tantra. And sometimes I wonder if you know all the sutras of Bhagavad Gita by heart. I said, I do not know any sutra of Vigyan Bhairav Tantra or Bhagavad Gita. But I have a parrot, used to have a parrot in my house who has memorized all the sutras of Vigyan Bhairav Tantra and Bhagavad Gita. He will recite those in a chronological order. But I do not remember any sutra by heart. All I understand is the essence, the meaning of the sutra, and how this can be applied in day-to-day life. I had spoken on this sutra earlier on Saturday, but I am repeating this again because this is one of the practical one that each one of you can practice when you are being deprived of your energy. On a day-to-day basis, as we interact in the outer world of objects and beings, our energy tends to decline. And you do not have an answer to this. This practice can be done in actual situation, or you can imagine a situation. But in order for you, normally when the actual situation comes, you will not remember this. So it is better to practice it beforehand. Imagine the situation and practice it on a day-to-day basis. Then when the actual situation comes, you do not have to make any effort. It will automatically happen. How you can do this as a practice using imagining a situation. Normally, we come across many situations when we feel depressed because of finance, because of the physical health, because of any other reason. And then you feel that your energy is being deprived of. You do not have enough energy to continue. To overcome that situation, this sutra is important. Suppose the sutra says, suppose you are being deprived of strength or of knowledge, at the instant of deprivation, transcend. Now, how this can be translated as a practice in day-to-day life, what you need to do, lie down on the bed or on the floor, relax. There are certain exercises which helps to relax. You can lie down and you feel, you start saying the words. Your big toe is starting from big toe. Your big toe is relaxing. Big toe is relaxing. Big toe is relaxing. Big toe is relaxed. All the toes are relaxed. The instep is relaxed. The ankle is relaxed. The calf is relaxing. First relaxing, then relax, and you focus on that particular part. Calf, knee, upper thigh, groin, stomach. You can go on until you reach the head. Relax and feel as if your body is going to die. Close your eyes and feel that that the body is dying. Soon, if it is authentic, soon you will feel that your body has become heavy. Imagine, I am dying, I am dying, I am dying. If the feeling is authentic, the body will become heavy. You will feel that the body has become heavy like a lead. Lead is the heaviest metal. If you want to move your hand or feet, you cannot move because it has become so heavy and dead. When we do the yoga exercises, after doing a couple of exercises, there comes one asana. Exercise, asana means the exercise. That is known as shavasana. Shav means dead body. You lie down as if you are dead. This is the most relaxing posture. And in that your breathing goes into solar plexus, you are connected to that. Otherwise, when you are angry, your breathing does not cross even the heart center. That's why you feel suffocated. In fear, the same thing happens. So this is a normal. So I try to use that posture and develop it more as an exercise. Go on feeling that you are dying, and when you feel that the moment has come, a jump and you will be dead, then suddenly forget your body and transcend. When you feel the body is dead, what you may ask, what is meant by transcending now? Look at the body. Up to now you were feeling that you are dying. Now your body is dead and it is a dead weight. Look at the body. Forget that you are dying and now be the observer. The body is lying down and you are looking at it, just as you look at the dead body of someone when you attend the funeral. In the same way, the body is, your body is lying dead and you are looking at it. In that very moment of looking at your body as dead, there will be transcendence. You will be out of the mind, because dead body needs no mind. This you can practice on a day-to-day basis to feel always energetic. A dead body relaxes so much that the very process of the mind stops. You are there, the body is there, but the mind is not there, mind is absent. Remember, mind is needed for life, not for death. If suddenly you come to know that within an hour you will die, what will you do in that hour? Only 1 hour is left, and it is certain that you are going to die after 1 hour. Exactly after 1 hour, what would you do? Your thinking will stop completely. This is what happens in the moment of danger. Mind stops. When suddenly you are driving, you are going in a vehicle, and you realize that the vehicle is going to meet an accident. Any moment it may happen. The mind suddenly stops. So why wait for the actual situation? You can practice it so that at your will, you are sitting on the chair, you start feeling relaxed. Every day in the morning when there is no session, normally I come to the office after getting ready and everything between 5 and 5:15. From then until 7, I do first some office work, looking at the online banking, what is the status of my accounts, and if anything is needed, that I do. And after that, as a part of my meditation, while sitting on the chair, office chair, I keep my eyes closed and relax. Sometimes I do play a binaural tune, and that energizes me for the whole day. And whenever I feel, and even when I am in my business place, in the office, the same binaural tune is played, and I will sit down with my eyes closed and practice the same thing again. This keeps me energetic always. It does happen that you feel tired sometimes, but then you feel relaxed the same time. So I keep on looking at the food that is nutritious, that is healthy for the body, and because my business is food related, supply of the food, the East Indian food items, there are so many items that are gluten-free, healthy, and nourishing. So I create the recipes of that. When we were small, there are two grains. One is millet, the other is sorghum. The Hindi name is millet is jowar and sorghum is bajra. These were known as cheap grains and coarse as well as compared to wheat. So when we were small, we used to say, why do we have to eat these flowers? We are rich, we are not poor people. These were known as poor man's food. During winter, the crop is ready and these grains were important to use in the house. Because firstly, it keeps the body warm and it keeps you nourished and you will not feel hungry quite frequently. Also, one practice that you need to do, which I follow, between meals I do not eat anything. There is a particular pattern. At a certain time I'll have my breakfast, then lunch at a certain time, then dinner before 6 o'clock, and after that until in the morning I do not eat anything. So this keeps the energy level high. Then there is another flower that is known as finger millet. It is known by different names. In an Indian grocery, you will get this flower by the name Ragi, R-A-G-I. You can use this flour. It is gluten-free. You can mix it with some wheat flour to make flatbread or your baked bread. It is very healthy and nutritious. Even those who are anemic, using ragi flour helps in raising the blood count. So now coming to this point, if suddenly you come to know that at a certain hour you will die, what will you do in that hour? 1 hour left, and after that you are going to die exactly after 1 hour. What would you do? Your thinking will drop completely, as I mentioned. When suddenly you are driving a vehicle, or you are being in the car which is being driven by a driver, you realize that any moment the accident is going to take place, because the speed that the vehicle is going, the road is wet, or some other vehicle is coming from the opposite direction. Your eyes close. In the moment of danger, it is quite natural. From where did man learn this? There is a bird which is very big in Australia, known as ostrich. When it feels there is danger, it hides its beak in the sand and remains as if dead. And if something is dead, then nothing will happen. It is said about lions and tigers, they do not prey on dead, they do not eat the meat of the dead animal. So if you are in a dangerous situation, you can just hold your breath, lie down as if you are dead. And if you are courageous, I have heard these incidents when man has no choice. He lay down on the ground, hold his breath as if dead. The lion came and smelled and realized that the person is dead, leave and gone. So in a situation of danger, your eyes close. So why not practice it? That there is danger, you close your eyes and feel that you are going to die. The process is to start that you are going to die, and then you are dead. The moment you are dead, the body is relaxed. And in that moment, mind stops completely. Mind stops completely. And the transcendence happens. Even if your mind can stop for a few moments, the transcendence will happen. The body will regain its energy, strength. Your thinking will drop completely, because the whole thinking is concerned with either the past or the future. The moment then anything, no thought comes to your mind to purchase a house or car, or to marry someone or divorce someone. These things constantly go on happening in the mind. Now only 1 hour is left. What is the point of thinking about marrying the person or divorcing the person or buying a car or a house? Now you can leave all planning to the others who are going to live. With death, all planning ceases. With death, worry ceases, and everybody is life oriented. You have to live for tomorrow. How to live? The worry is there. Those who have been teaching meditation to the world have been saying, do not think about tomorrow. Jesus used to say to his disciples, do not think of tomorrow, because if you think of tomorrow, you cannot go into meditation. Then you move into worries. But man is fond of worries, that not only thinks about tomorrow, but he thinks of the other life as well. So he plans not only for this life, but for other life beyond death as well. Mind goes on thinking of tomorrow and thinking about life beyond death, arranging and making reservations for afterlife. Such mind can never be religious. A religious mind cannot think of tomorrow. So those who think of life after are constantly worried about whether God will behave rightly with them or not. I have heard about Churchill. He was dying and someone asked him, are you ready to go to meet the Father in heaven? Churchill said, that is not my worry. I am constantly worried whether the Divine Father is ready to meet me. But either way, whether you are thinking of if you are going to meet the Holy Father in heaven, or as Churchill said, if the Holy Father is ready to meet you, the worry continues. But either way, one goes on worrying about future. Buddha says there is no heaven, there is no afterlife. He said there is no soul, and your death will be total and complete. Nothing will survive. People thought that Buddha was an atheist. He was not. He was just trying to create a situation in that you can forget tomorrow and you can live in this very moment, now and here. And when you can be in this moment, now and here, meditation follows very easily. So if you are thinking of death, not the death which will come or is to come later, fall down on the ground or the bed, wherever it is comfortable, lie dead, relax and feel I am dying. I am dying, and only think it. Feel it in every limbs of the body. Just as I mentioned, the process of relaxing the big toe, you can change the word. This was the way Naqshbandi Sheikh Lalaji continued to explain in the last moment to the people who were gathered in the room where he was lying on the bed. He went on saying, the life force is receding from the big toe. It has receded. It has receded from all the toes. Instead of using the word relax, the life force is receding, and then he said that part of the body is dead now. And he went on. He changed the words slightly. Instead of relaxing, First, as I mentioned earlier, you are saying that big toe, relax, focus on the big toe. It's relaxing, relaxing, relaxing. Big toe is relaxed. So life force is receding from big toe, receding from the big toe, receding from the big toe. It has receded from the big toe. That part of the body is dead. Slowly and slowly you will. And then he went on. And now the life force is receding the heart center, but I am still alive. When it reached to the vocal cord, beyond this I cannot say or narrate you anything, because the life force is receding from the vocal cord. When I heard this, I tried to utilize this technique in order to let you experience death while living. And in that you will be so relaxed, the mind will disappear. The mind will not be there. You can look. You will be there. Consciousness will be there. Look at the body. It will not be yours. It will be just a body. The gap between you and the body will be clear, crystal clear. There is no bridge. The body is lying dead, and you are standing as a witness in it. Witness to it, not in it. Use the capital letters, not in the body. The feeling that you are in the body is because of the mind. This feeling that you are in the body is because of the mind. If the mind is not there, if the mind is absent, who is there to say that you are in the body or you are out of the body? You will simply be there, neither in the body nor out of the body. In and out are both relative terms, both associated with the mind. Simply you will be witnessing. And this is transcendence. You can do it in many ways. I will continue this in the next session. This is possible sometimes in actual situation. As I mentioned, when you know that you are going to meet an accident now. So I will take this in the next session. Until then, take care and do have a pleasant day.